Hello everybody, welcome back to Atlanta Killer Show. Today we are recording stuff on an iPad because the computer is on the fritz. So I'm just going to go over what we have here. So it looks like we got our super ships for tokens. We got an event day and patch which is going from Wednesday, November 10th to December 8th. We got the new super ships, Satsuma, Annapolis, Zorki, Hanover, Yamagiri, Konde. And random bundles for 4 tokens each. You earn them through co-op mode for some silly reason. There is a Steam anniversary for the game right now. So if you have, if you're on Steam, I suppose this is available to you. I don't think I saw this on the computer this morning. So you can earn some good rewards there. We have some combat missions to earn signals as well. Okay, this isn't the right article that I'm looking for. These are just missions. Let me see here. I'll scroll back a little bit. Put out so many articles that it's hard to keep up on everything. A little video with Dasha. Let's look at our super ships here. So these ships all have special abilities, of course. Burst fire or enhanced secondaries or ability to switch torpedoes. Honestly, I think the least annoying is Yamagiri. Just being allowed to switch your torpedoes in battle. It's not an auto reloader mechanic. It's these 3 right here, Konde, Annapolis, and Zorki, that really just are going to be the annoyances, I think, for some. Satsuma and Hanover I don't think are overpowered. It's the ships with burst fire that I think are overpowered. We got our ranked season format here. 7 versus 7 tier 10 and super ships in all 3 leagues. Each season is divided into 6 sprints. All sprints will run for 2 weeks besides the first. This season will not feature submarines. Okay, well, I'm sure they'll be back. Arms race is a temporary battle type in 10.10. This represents an important testing around arms race before we add it to random battles in the future. Arms race brings various buffs. I don't have a problem with arms race. Arms race is okay. It's really an okay thing. I got the kitty in the background. Isn't that funny? HP buff is being changed. Details of arm race will be announced at a later date. I think the article might be up on that. A week after update 10.10, players will be able to access 5 themed combat missions named Novorossiysk Service. Completing those combat missions as well as individual missions will reward you expendable camouflages and signals. Once you've completed the 5th group of missions, you will get Novorossiysk Commander with 6 points in a port slot. The guns are the same, I think, for the most part. I think they just put on Soviet secondaries and gave it maybe a little more health and up-tiered it. So if you missed it on Galileo Cesare and you wanted to experience Galileo Cesare at tier 6 with Russian secondaries, I suppose you can go for it. Then we got our Russian aircraft carrier branch fully released into the game. Kosmolis, Serov, Bolbita, Admiral Nakhimov will be available for all players to research. Features of the branch: you'll be able to launch 1 huge squadron at once. And you have jet boosters. Small HP, low cruising speeds. You get powerful HE rockets from tier 6. I want to get Nakhimov eventually. I got the Bolbita from the early access. I just haven't been grinding lately. And like I said, the computer's on the fritz. So I'm doing this. I would have done this on the computer, but since computer's on the fritz, I'm doing it on my iPad. So this will mark the 2nd video I've recorded on iPad for the channel. That's funny when you think about it. German early access event continues. You can get the German tokens, and you can earn up to the permanent camouflage for Schlieffen, you can't get Schlieffen yet. I would assume probably next update. Then you got this cool sunset port now, which is nice. And we got some water improvements for the game. Waves will gently rock the boat. You've improved the sun glitter path and other optical effects on the surface. Added dynamic sea foam and updated ship wake float. HD textures on maps. They got high detailed textures added on the Two Brothers and hotspots, as well as Philippine, St. Petersburg, and Twitch Prime ports. You can't get that Twitch Prime port, I don't think, anymore. I think they'll open it up in the future. It was only if you had the Prime, of course. Okay, they're going to bring new lighting, and they're reworking a lot of other things. Underwater world, vegetation animations. They're going to continue to improve the underwater world in the game. Update 10.10 will add more underwater vegetation, this time to brothers and hotspots. Underwater world will also appear on future maps. Vegetation is enhanced. Now they add birds, fish, flying flags, and other objects. Okay. A new season of clan battles. Aircraft carriers are not allowed. No more than 2 battleships per team. A team cannot have 2 identical ships in its lineup. Okay. You're limiting identical number of ships and teams. Okay. I guess their whole goal is to make sure that you're using more diverse ships. In future seasons, carriers will appear in clan battles again. Okay. There's a gift of premium time, of course. Then there's the changes to submarines. They have 2 types. They're not going to be able to spot underwater as well. They have homing torpedoes, of course, but they're not going to home in as good as before. And now they got torpedoes that can deal increased damage. And increases damage. When ping hit effect still active, this type of torpedo can hone in vertically like a center dive, but not horizontally. Okay, that makes sense. Torpedo switching mechanics are the same as those used for destroyer Yamagiri. Switching between torpedo types takes time. Okay. Interesting. So a 5-second switch time. Apart from subs are good at detecting ships, we decided to reduce the capabilities were excessive and did not fit well. In the basic concept of the ship type, for this reason the standard range of ship detectability by submarines at their operating depth has been reduced to 2 kilometers, and at a future date it will be replaced by assured acquisition range. That said, submarines will no longer be able to spot hostile ships while lurking in the relative safety of the depths. Okay, well, what does this mean? Are they going to keep it at 2 kilometers and you can't see nothing? That's a giant nerf to subs. By constantly switching surface and periscope, players are able to reduce their submarines' detectability without depleting dive capacities because detectability would charge decisions does not fit. Detectability will now change at periscope at maximum depths. Okay, testing will continue. We need more data. Continue testing subs despite plan with the release of update 10.10. For that reason, all battles played before 10.10 hits the servers are extremely valuable in this respect. Now there's achievements for divisions, which is nice. Division stars, special bonuses. Ooh, that's pretty nice. It's a good amount of rewards there for divisioning. Division star by playing with clanmates. Armory. They've added Gilbatrar, which I'm surprised by since that was only announced a couple months ago. 12 234mm guns and 3 turrets. Flat trajectory, only AP shells. Okay, they gotta stop this only arbor piercing shells crap. Seriously, this is only going to be able to go after other cruisers and some destroyers. And it has a lot of utility with its consumables. And it's going in there for 59,000 research points. This probably would have been free XP if this was a year ago. The Research Bureau cost is way too high. Seriously. And then here's Tulsa. It's got Des Moines guns at tier 9 with the longer reload. The reload is 5.8 seconds, so keep that in mind. You do have a good amount of consumables available to you, which is good. You get the ship for 228,000 coal. They've added in the special camouflage for Austin. Shark Rage, 3 clan tokens. All Festo and Soviet tokens will be converted into credits at a rate of 90,000 and 6,000 respectively. Okay. Balance tweaks for Zhao and Franklin de Roosevelt. Ooh, we got a lot of buffs and nerfs here. It's like Roosevelt got a lot of nerfs there on the torpedo, on their aircraft HP. Zhao got a slight buff up to 42,800 HP. A lot of changes here. I'm going to let you guys... Secondary maximum fire range increased to 3.2 for the cruiser, for the tier 2 cruisers. It looks like a couple of them. Chikuma, secondary maximum fire range reduced from 3.5 to 3.2. Secondary maximum fire range reduced from 4.5 to 4.3. Okay, I don't know why they did that. Minor changes to secondary battery fire range of Dallas, Leander, Devonshire, and Azumo for some reason. Changes to economics. This sucks. Expendable camouflage for merit to service. Blue Lagoon as well as Signal, Indiana, India, Bravo, Terra 3 can no longer be obtained. Okay. This is just making it more like World of Tanks. Change bonuses of cost of type 1 and 2. So they're going to provide -3 and +4 dispersion of shells fired at your ship. Cost is increased from 7,500 to 22,500 credits. That sucks. We are working to differentiate elements of the exterior camouflages and signals from economic bonuses. The above changes to accessibility and characteristics of camouflages and signals are part of a large scale change. We will share more information at a later date. So I'm going to guess sometime November, December-ish, they're going to say, these are the changes we're going to implement, and there's nothing you can do about them because we want players not to have stockpiles of credits. As early as update 10.10, you can earn festive bonuses. So about a week from now, a special resource you can exchange for New Year's certificates, exchange for Santa gift containers, and update 10.11. Okay, so we got a confirmation that the Santa containers aren't showing up until 10.11. That's nice. And you can see above, those are the bonuses. So you're going to be able to get a lot of coal off your ships this year and some steel. They're changing naval battle. Access to festive battles will open in a week. That's why players will have more time to get New Year's certificates and their festive bonuses. Okay, why didn't it just start the day of the patch? Huh? Good enough. Okay, here's some changes to clans. Now they've done some stuff with Black Friday containers, which probably are not going to show up until probably around November 20th to November 25th. They've decorated the Port of New York out of the following items: Black Saipan, Black Pomeran, Black Yoshino, Black Yuloyang, and Black Dunkirk. 5 themed patches, 2 types of Black Friday containers. I'm assuming a free version and a paid version. No idea on the drop chance yet, as they're not telling us in this article. Expected article will be released in the future. The only one I would ever be interested in is probably Yoshino Black, honestly. That's about it. We technically already have Dunkirk Black with its special camouflage. It's funny. They've added in some new commanders, Battleship Arizona Memorial Flag, 80th Anniversary of Pearl Harbor patch. So there's probably going to be a chain of missions to earn those eventually. They've added in some camouflages for Sea SmackDown replay contest. I'm assuming it's going to take off if it hasn't already. And then they got some special stuff there. Other content: Peaceful Skies camouflage 4 years on Steam patch and flag. Steam super container. Details on how to obtain the endgame items will be announced later. They've added in the new Pan Asian line and some other ships here. Cabras replacement and Kurfürst replacements as well. They've reworked St. Petersburg port. They're reworking the portraits of commanders and brought them to uniform size. Added new commander portraits. You can now filter out displayed rent ships. Reworked secondary battery model for Kearsarge. Fixed some issues here. Interesting, they fixed an issue with Hayate, the last free XP ship that isn't a clone. The alternative color schemes for Phantom, Combat and Tropical Camouflage for Otago, as well as Ajax 1940, Leander are available again. Okay, that's nice. Alright, I think that covers that. Now, is there any other news that needs to be covered? This is probably important. Super ships. No, I think I've went over this, didn't I? Okay, I don't think too much has changed here for rewards for the clan season. For the rank season, I mean, I'm sure this will start soon. Anything else we need to cover? This is important. They're changing a lot of things. They're going to be able to see your chances on your containers for Black Friday. They're trying to improve communication. They've changed submarines. They're hiring for new positions. Doesn't look like too much has changed here, but the buffs. Alright, I think that about wraps it up for World of Warships news coverage. Okay. I'm sorry I didn't record this on computer. My computer is acting up again, so I'm going to have it looked at. Hopefully I can sit there and fix it with the system restore. If it doesn't fix it, I'm going to have to bring it in to have it looked at. So any future videos I'm probably going to do are probably going to be on the iPad or on my iPhone until I can get this sorted out. But as always, don't forget to like, watch, and subscribe for future World of Warships videos. Thank you.